Yes, another story about dealing with emotional stress, aka getting over someone. And disclaimer before we proceed, I haven't gotten results from applying these principles you're about to discover in this video yet, but I can't wait to share them with you. Who knows, this might help you. And also, if you're happy, good for you. Please watch and share what you will learn in this video with someone you know who's going through an emotional stress. Okay, and I added pseudo-ex because last night I talked to one of my former classmates back in elementary, the funniest guy in our class. Our conversation led to dealing with heartbreak, friendzone, and hey, if you're reading this, you inspired this video. So stick with me through the end and I'm going to share with you how to get over your ex or pseudo-ex according to science.
Hi, Jonah of Primal Thinker here, and I want to have a little disclaimer here that I'm not a doctor of any sorts. I'm just a girl in the internet trying to connect the dots, sharing my own experiences with you. And if you're okay with that, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so I can share my eureka moments with you.
Okay, how to get over your ex or pseudo-ex according to science. First, everything that I'm going to show you was from the Journal of Experimental Psychology, General. In this study, published in this journal, they took 24 broken-hearted people who have been in a long-term relationship of an average 2.5 years. Some were dumped, while some were the ones who ended their relationship. But either way, they are both groups are broken-hearted. So these are the subjects of the study. They were coached to use these 3 cognitive strategies. Number 1 is what we call negative reappraisal. From the name itself, it's all about focusing your thoughts on the negative traits of your ex or of someone, your pet peeves about them, their annoying habits, which could be forgetting monthsaries or anniversaries, leaving dirty dishes in the sink, snoring so loud you couldn't sleep, or they are too clingy, anything as long as you highlight the negative traits of your ex. And that's it. That's strategy number 1. The second strategy is quite the opposite, which we call love reappraisal. This is where you stop resisting the love you feel towards your ex, towards someone, and instead of being hard on yourself for still loving that person, you embrace it, you accept it, and you say positive affirmations like, it's okay to love someone I'm no longer with. Because the idea is what you resist persists, right? So the idea is to let it be and accept the feeling instead of fighting it. Okay, so that's strategy number 2. Again, number 1 was negative reappraisal. Number 2 is love reappraisal. The last one is called distraction. And distraction, this is what I see as a common strategy of people who I know is going through a breakup. They find something that is not about their exes, like spending more time in your hobby. Like for me, I'm spending more time singing and playing my guitar because I like doing it. I feel good doing it. And for others, it could be food or discovering a new hobby or traveling somewhere. As long as it's something that will deviate your attention from your ex, that's good. Okay, so that's the last strategy that was used in the study. The question now is, which strategy repaired the most hearts? So how did they measure this? There were two measurements made. Number one is the emotional response, and number two is the love response. About the details, how they measure this, you can, I will put the link in the description for the article of the whole study. So, researchers flashed pictures of their former flame, of their ex, and measured the intensity of their responses by attaching electrodes to their heads. All three strategies reported a significant decrease in emotional response. Okay, so again, that's the three strategy. They all reported significant decrease in emotional response when the pictures of their exes were flashed on the screen. And then, but in the case of the love response, which is another measurement, only one strategy showed a significant decrease in love response. Can you guess what strategy that is? Okay, that's number one, the negative reappraisal. Though it makes sense, right? Because you remind yourself of the things you don't like about the person. So in effect, you think that you love that person less and less. Though it's noteworthy to know that broken hearts who use negative reappraisal, that's strategy number one, experience short-term stress resulting to bad mood, but eventually they felt better in the long term. So that was a note from one of the co-authors of the study. Now let's focus on you. Given all the principles and strategies that I have shared with you, and this is a real study, which strategy will you use, or are you already using? You can go back to this video and pick one of the strategies, because all strategies prove to be useful when getting over your ex or your pseudo-ex. And as for me, I have tried the negative reappraisal because according to the study, it's the only one that decreased the love response, so I gave it a try. It felt good actually I just did it once. It felt good for a moment, but I didn't like the idea of remembering someone in the bad light just so you can get over them. I mean, it's a good strategy, but I think it's not for me. I want to remember every person as a good person, right? But if you're okay with that, you can use strategy number one. Personally, I choose number two, love reappraisal, because it feels like the real me, and I feel aligned to my feelings and values whenever I do it. And in combination with number three, which is distraction, I think the combination of love reappraisal and distraction will propel me forward faster. But again, you can use any of the three strategies as they were proven by the study to be effective. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I wish you to continue moving forward as a better and stronger human being after you get over your ex. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys. I have just one request from you. Please do hit the like button and subscribe if you are enjoying my videos, because that is the only way that I know that you are enjoying my videos. So that keeps me inspired to create new videos for you. So see you in the next video.